Welcome to Luxuriously Poor. I hope you're having a blessed day. Thank you for stopping by. If you stay to the end of this video, there's a recipe. I think you really will enjoy it. Today I want to talk to you about what I think is happening and what I think has been happening for a very long time. I've always thought we were kind of like lab rats and they were experimenting to see how much it took to make it kind of kill some of us off. And I think they've kind of discovered along the way, and I want you to understand this is just my opinion, okay? But you have to ask yourself, okay, I want you to look at these breakfast sandwiches, okay? They're getting rich off of selling you those and other things, but fry an egg, stick it in the freezer, hold it there for a week, take it out and try to heat it in the microwave and see what you get. You're going to get a very disgusting egg, I know. So I asked myself, what did they do to that egg that it holds up and it doesn't turn to water, leathery, disgusting? It's just, I've done it, okay? Because getting a lot of eggs, I look for ways to freeze them besides raw because I don't care for them frozen raw. But look at what they're putting here. Fritos, it's a corn product. How did they get that corn that way? What are they doing to the food? And do they know, because I believe they do know, that your body can't handle this? They know it. They don't care. It's the almighty dollar. They just, put enough in there to addict you so you keep returning and buying more and more and more. They paid off our government. There was a time that a lot of us thought, our government would never allow them to sell us something that would hurt us like that. Well, I guess you're wrong on that one, aren't you? Because, geez, there's forever chemicals in food that they're selling to us, supposedly. The government's letting them do it. So, look at diabetes in our children and obesity in our children. And look at, it's not just junk food. Now, they're trying to sell us products that they say are dinner products. Taquitos. Who doesn't like taquitos? Look, there you go, already made. And they charge you a high dollar for them. When you could get a whole chicken, buy some corn tortillas, and it would be a lot better for you to take and heat those tortillas and shred that chicken up and roll it up and make your own, and then turn around and freeze the extras. You can make an awful lot of taquitos for a lot less chemicals. Now, the corn tortillas do have some chemicals in them, but they have a lot less chemicals than those taquitos. Look at this mess. Everywhere you turn, every aisle. Watch little kids. Have you ever seen a little kid that ran into the store, headed to the broccoli, the cauliflower, the Brussels sprout section, the cabbage, the turnip greens or mustard greens, and grab it and go running to their parents and throwing it in the cart? I want this, Mommy, I want this. I've never seen it happen. But let them go down the cereal aisle and see how quick they are to jerk up their favorite cereal and throw it in that cart. Or their favorite cookies, or even their favorite chips. This stuff, organic, does not matter. It's nonsense. Look at it. They're charging you an awful lot of money to destroy your body and your health. They are. And they don't care. They've replaced you with a new generation. You've got generation after generation. And the next generation is more addicted than this one. Because I grew up, I was never allowed any of this stuff. I was the one that had to eat the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts, all the good stuff. Now, the recipe. My son was with me. We were out that day. We went into Albertsons because I do like to get some fresh vegetables there. They had the chicken on sale, and he was like, Mom, I'm buying this chicken. We'll eat this chicken. You make us a pot of rice. It's late. We're tired. And I So it's not only that, it was a $2 off coupon, which made the chicken $4.99. And we don't eat a lot of junk food. We don't. And so I said, okay, fine. Fried chicken isn't the world's best thing for you, but you're not going to die from fried chicken like you would from a bag of Cheetos. But anyhow, I ducked the chicken home. I had the two wings, he had the two legs, and my husband had the two thighs. And we had the two breasts left over. Now, you know how I wrap and freeze my stuff, but with this one breast, see, I did not think this was going to be a recipe that would be good, so I didn't even bother videotaping it. But what happened is my family was insistent that this recipe was absolutely awesome, and I should try to give it to you somehow to do something so you could make it yourself. The fried chicken, I'm going to freeze the extra one, but what I did is I took all the meat off the bone, all the skin chopped up in small pieces. I chopped up one large potato. I chopped up very finely one red onion and cabbage. I put 3 tablespoons of my salsa that I make into a pan, threw all the vegetables in there, added a very small amount of water to cook the vegetables. I don't want it to be runny because I'm going to make burritos. I added salt and garlic powder. I let the vegetables cook until they were nice and tender, and there was very, very little water in the bottom. And you may have to add more if you don't add too much. You can use tomato, a chopped up tomato if you don't have salsa. You don't have to put anything in it because you're mostly wanting to cook the vegetables. Doesn't look like much, but the taste is awesome.